Okay, now we turn our attention to the Royal Kennel Club, the first ever dog grooming championships in partnership with Artero. Delighted to hand you over to your commentator to take us through the presentation, Marina White.
Thank you so much, John. So, ladies and gentlemen, before the lights come on, let's tell you a little bit about the Royal Kennel Club Dog Grooming Championships that have been taking place for the very first time here at Crufts 2026. We have never had dog grooming at this level at Crufts, and it's been absolutely fantastic few days. If you haven't already seen it, you need to go down to Hall 4. There is a new hall through Hall 4 called Hall 8. And in Hall 8 is where the young Royal Kennel Club ring is, and also these amazing Royal Kennel Club Dog Grooming Championships have been taking place in proud partnership with Artero. Now, I'm delighted to be joined by one of our organisers, Julie Harris, of this amazing competition that's been brought to Crufts for the very first time. How busy has it been down there today? What's been happening?
Well, today has been pure joy. It's been amazing. We've had over 60 dogs being groomed, and we've had the crowds knee deep, so hopefully they're really impressed with what our groomers can do.
So today, the classes that we've had on in the Royal Kennel Club Dog Grooming Championships are the Workshop Asian Fusion classes. So describe to us, what does that actually mean?
Well, the Workshop and Asian Fusion class is all about crossbreeds or breeds, pedigree dogs that are done in a non-specific trim. So we've got a Schnauzer just further along, and you'll see that that's been clipped, and traditionally it should be hand stripped. And then the rest of these, this is how groomers do a lot of crossbreeds. So it's really nice that we can show them a variety of trims. It's a bit like going to the hairdresser and flicking through a book and going, I'd like my dog to look like that. So you'll see a big variety of all different trims here on the crossbreeds.
So, of course, we couldn't have done this championship so far without our amazing panel of judges, 5 of them of which are here today. So if we'd like to ask them to go along, we've got Melanie Winters-Holmes, we've got Tusong Yuk, we have Georgia Ashton Fuller, we have Ilse Frank Clayton, and we have Lisa Hart. Now, what were the judges actually looking for today?
So they're looking at the skill of the groomer, the way that they're handling the dogs and the way that they interact with the dogs. They're looking if they've got safe use of all the tools they're using, because obviously a lot of the tools we use are very sharp, so they need to make sure they're using them safely. And then at the end, it's overall balance. Does the trim look, pleasing to the eye? And then also, is the shape nice? Does it fit the dog? Have we got a big dog that's been made to look skinny, or have we literally fitted a beautiful trim onto the dog?
And so did these particular judges pick up on any comments today that you heard that you thought were interesting?
Oh, you put me on the spot there. I haven't really been dealing too much with the judges, but I do know that they have all been incredibly impressed by the standard of grooming and the way that the groomers have performed today.
So is this sort of style, is this something that you can achieve at home, or does this take absolute years of practice?
Well, this is our bread and butter, really. We do an awful lot of crossbreeds, and we're there to support an owner with their dog in their grooming needs. So all of these are slightly different. So an owner that's got a dog that gets muddy all the time would have a slightly shorter trim. We're there to ensure that their dogs remain mat-free, and this is the styles that we can offer them.
So you said it was incredibly busy down there in Hall 8 today, but what's actually happening over tomorrow as well? We got more grooming coming?
Oh, we definitely have. We've got the hand strips, so the harsh hand strips. We had the silky hand strips earlier on in the week. We've got the harsh hand strips, and we've got the purebred scissors. So if people love their Bichons and Kerry Blues, that's where they're going to find them tomorrow.
Well, that sounds absolutely fantastic. We're just going to watch a short video from our partners, Artero. So we're going to go straight into our presentations, but our presentation party includes Mr. and Mrs. Artero, so to speak. So it's Alex Olivan and Edu Artero. then alongside Sarah Edwards, MP. Thank you so much for joining us. We have had such a great week, but let's hear what the winners are. These are the shortlisted candidates from these classes. There is 4 classes, starting with the Workshop Asian Fusion Beginner. First place goes to Mia Blackburn with Scrabby. Mia looks super happy with that. And in second place, Rachel Clark with Dexter. And third place, Elsie Mae Deacon Proctor with Teddy. So we move on to the intermediate category. This was judged by Mel Winters Holmes, Tun Song Yuk, Georgia Ashton Fuller. First place goes to Abigail Sheldon with Freddie. And second place is Erin Pope with Twix. And third place, Drew Knight with Alfie. So we're moving up the levels now. We on to the open class. First place is Christy Rowe with Angus. She says she'll take that. Second place is Kaylee Crisp with Panda. And third place, Steph Barber with Scarlett. So we now move on to the top level class. This is the champion class for Workshop Asian Fusion. So first place, big round of applause, goes to Cara Boyd and Teddy. Well done, Cara. Fantastic. Second position goes to Georgia Hawes with Mabel. And third place, Cassandra Stevens with Benny.
Well done. Congratulations. Well done. It's fantastic.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the judging of the Royal Kennel Club Dog Grooming Championships. Remember, you can go down and see them in Hall 8 tomorrow all day, so don't miss it. Let's see them go round for their lap of honour, all the winners from the Asian Fusion Workshop classes.